I can't deny that you could be my sunshine every time you fly back. There's another one you're loving.
The Prime Minister now appears to have distanced himself from those remarks. Mr. Tsika said that his administration would address decades of unlicensed building, which allowed towns like Mati to develop without any coherent plan.
Instead of homework, kids will watch TV. I have to agree that I do it. I have cut it down from about 4 hours a day. Samuel and John Adams, Madison and Monroe, Benjamin Franklin, Tom Paine, and many others. We have before us a list of at least 10 and maybe even dozens of great political leaders. Undisclosed location in Northern Syria. They spoke to Army Scott himself. So Alexander Kuti was shot in the shape and all the Kurdish area of custody. Northern Syria, and met the two men who were proud to lead the location. He is elements alleged that the court crucified into imprisonment as part of the British jihadist state by the critical police officers. As for specific details as to what I was doing.
And not just do whatever they want.
Members can actually be bound by the popular vote. But in 200 plus years of American history, the Electoral College has never...
Sometimes it's not things that are so visible on the outside that we all recognize that the vast majority of our makeup in terms of our attitudes and the way we think and the way we organize reality is probably going to be culturally determined. Now, I am a fan of extreme situations in history. The country that produced guys like Hiro Onoda were extreme, and the cultural carrots and sticks were designed to take many of the civic attitudes that most societies consider to be positives and turn them up to such a high level on the dial of intensity that they took a bunch of things. He was so thoroughly ostracized by others, they might as well have been dead. Soldiers were supposed to give their lives for the cause, not grovel in enemy prison camps. General Hideki Tojo's instructions for the military said explicitly, he's now quoting the instructions, quote, "He who would not disgrace himself must be strong. He must remember always the honor of his family and his community, and he must strive fervently to live up to their trust in him. Do not live in shame as a prisoner, die, and leave no ignominious crime." War in Asia is a result of China's historic weakness during that time period. And it's interesting because if you think about modern day China plugged into that era, you can't imagine any of that happening at all. Instead, the normal powerhouse of the region, the Jupiter, is... It might be useful for scientists now and again to list some of their mistakes. It might play an instructive role in illuminating and demythologizing the process of science. And in enlightening...
Yeah, it was just from Rubberneckers. It was in the left.
Even Johannes Kepler, Isaac Newton, Charles Darwin.
And now it's time for a quick break. I love Le Taupe because just wear it, return, and discover fashion that fits you better.
23 times. She
didn't just hobnob with celebrities.
Drug dealers and criminal people.
It's all, as in many postmodernist texts, a matter of how strongly people feel. Most scientists, I believe, would say Better to be too skeptical than too credulous. But neither is easy. Responsible, thoroughgoing, rigorous skepticism requires a hard-nosed habit of thought that takes practice and training to master. Credulity